Okay, all right, let's get this started. Let's kick it off. Kick it off, man. Dude, this is what we're talking about. Palestine's erupting. Palestine's blowing up. Dome of the Rock has been set ablaze, been destroyed. Who did it? Was it Boogie2988? I keep on forgetting. I keep on thinking it's Boogie 1488 because he loves Hitler so much. He hates the Jews so much, which is weird. I don't understand why he was caught red-handed doing this operation. I think he was trying to atone for his sins of going too far right and getting caught with all sorts of blackmail material. They were coming to cancel him. Boogie, they've been coming to cancel Boogie for a long time now. It's just that Boogie is so irrelevant, no one even cares. Boogie canceled himself the moment he pulled a gun on Frank Castle, you know, with the Predator. The Punisher. He pulled a gun on him and shot at a school zone. All right, that's when he got taken out. Let me show you. I'm not making this up, man. I'm not making this up. This is right here. Let me put it on the screen. We're doing this live. We're doing it right now. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys this. And when you see it, you're like, no way. No way that actually happened. But yes way. So you probably heard Dome of the Rock got destroyed, was set on fire. Of course, if you don't know what that is, don't worry. I didn't know either for a while. Uncultured you are. It's significant. It's significant. It's very significant. The second temple there in the Holy Land. With its destruction caused by Boogie2988, they will resurrect a new temple which will bring forth, fulfill the biblical prophecy, where the Jews will get their Antichrist to come and destroy the world. That's what some say. That's what some think. As ridiculous as I look, as ridiculous as I sound. But heed my words, heed my advice, heed my warning. The end times is here, man. This is it. You got our a major pipeline hacked by the Russians. Hacked by the Russians with some hostageware, malware. A major pipeline that feeds from Houston all the way up to the upside northeast. Oh, prices are going to skyrocket. Prices are going to skyrocket. And there's a good chance that malware might get into some of the plants or whatever. It might spread. Who knows? It could easily happen as they're on a closed network. But when that happens, oh shit, there's your oil production going down. Hey, guess what, Greta? Wish fulfilled. But what that means is gas prices are going to be skyrocketing, going through the fucking roof. You're not going to be able to go anywhere. It's going to be like end of days Mad Max over here for fuel. People will be drawing guns to make sure they get their fuel if it gets that desperate. Look, I sound crazy, but what's even crazier is while that's happening, while the Russians have hacked our pipeline, you know what the FBI is worried about? They're not worried about that malware. They're worried about whether or not you stepped a single foot on the precious soil of the Capitol. Never mind the millions and billions of dollars in property damage and lives lost to the BLM Antifa riots. Don't worry about that. You get caught with that. You know what? You're arrested and you're let go. Don't worry about bail. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about that. But if you stepped a single pinky on that soil, oh, we're coming for you. The FBI is. The FBI is coming for you. And they're going to lock your ass up. You know how I know this is happening? You know how I know this is true? There's a man in Texas that stepped his foot on the soil and he got busted. FBI came through his door, kicked it down. They put him to the ground, knee on his neck. Can you breathe? Can you breathe, motherfucker? What they were saying. Locked his ass up. The end times are here, bro. They're here. They're here. So let me bring this all around here. We have a situation. The mosque is burning down at 3 a.m. Why was that going? Why was it happening? Why was Boogie 2488 making sure this happens? Why was that happening? for the views, to resurrect his career. Or maybe this is just a false flag right here. Maybe it wasn't Boogie2988 after all. Maybe it was an imposter. Maybe this is like Among Us. Which, by the way, Among Us, get your kids to stop playing the game. Do not let your kids play that game. That game, Among Us, that game, it grooms kids. And I don't mean literally, though there are groomers who play like kids. If you don't believe me, fire up the game, especially around this time of night, and you'll see all sorts of perverts playing that game in all sorts of weird rooms with weird titles like Daddy or Daddy's Little Girl or XX or I Need a Girlfriend, Need a Boyfriend, or Need a Cock or stuff like that. And this is a kid's game. Why is it happening in a kid's game? And don't ask how I know this stuff, okay? But it's happening. Yeah, sure, there's that level of grooming, but the most dangerous thing is that the game grooms your kids to become okay and supportive and actually rooting for communism. The game trains your kids to be a little fucking Marxist. Why? What is the major thing you do in that game? That game is about outing those who aren't doing their chores, outing those who aren't doing their work. That's what that game is. When you play Among Us at 3 a.m. in the morning, what you're doing is you're in a training simulator of how to oust the lazy fucker, how to be the best little Marxist, Soviet cop you can be. Be the citizen cop. Find the person who's not taking care of the crops. Find the person who's been a little lazy on the task, not doing the task. Report them. Report them to the police. The police are the people. And they get voted off the island, off the scale. They get executed. But they're lazy. You're too lazy. You don't need to work. Psh. That's what it is. Dude, I could say this probably without looking it up, without even knowing for a fact. Those developers made it for that reason, not to make a fun, entertaining game. They made a Marxist propaganda tool for you and for your kids, and you know this to be true. I guarantee you they're BLM Antifa supporters. I guarantee you they are. You ask them. Ask Inner Sloth. You side with Antifa? Or do you side with the fascists? There's only two, right? Only two options. Only two options. You know how I know I side with the fascists? Because Jake Paul is a fascist. That's how I know. Jake Paul, that motherfucker. Goddamn fucking fascist. Goddamn fucking Nazi. See, here's the thing about Jake Paul. Jake Paul could have done this war crime. Jake Paul could have been the one who launched these missiles. Jake Paul's the one that could have set a fire in the dome under the rock. Set its destruction. Why? Because he wants that area to implode. He wants it to be destroyed. What you need to know about Jake Paul is Jake Paul is the product of parents that are part of the CIA MK Ultra project, okay? A long time ago, Jake Paul's mother was part of the MK Ultra project. She was a victim, or a subject, if you will. You go read it for yourself. It's in the redacted files, okay? Go read it for yourself. Jake Paul stems from that. That's why Jake Paul has been allowed and been given pretty much a pass, many passes, to so that way he could stay in the media, stay as an influencer, if you will. That Jake Paul Mayweather fight, shit. That's a distraction, son. That's a distraction from this. That's what's really going on. That's what's happening. As this 3 a.m. secret government plot with Boogie and Jake Paul goes down, where are you going to be at? You're going to be on the side of the road stranded because you don't have enough fucking gas to get home. That's where you're going to be at. Can't go anywhere without gas. The world can't operate without fossil fuels. America ain't ready to go on solar panel, windmill, dream time fucking bullshit. I swear those Gretas and those AOCs, they talk as if they understand technology. They talk as if they're in a totally different fucking year. Totally different fucking decade. Totally different fucking future in existence. We can't sustain off of renewable energy. That ain't gonna fucking happen. We can't just cut the cord and switch over right now. People starve. People die. They will. They would. Does AOC want poor people to die? She might. Does AOC hate poor Mexicans? She might. She doesn't seem to care about the poor Mexicans that are crossing the border, getting diddled and molested by fucking coyotes. She gives no fucks about how many kids get molested by coyotes. If she did, she would say, hey, let's put a stop to the border. But no, she says, hey, let's go ahead and put a stop to the border wall and let people all cross. The coyotes and the cartels are still going to get their due, going to get their job, and they're going to own the area, make sure that they get their money. And no kid is going to pass without getting diddled. Okay, that's the cartel way. That's the fucking coyote way. Oh, you want me to help your daughter cross? Want me to help your son cross? Finger up the ass? Ooh, it's part of it. You think people who are doing illegal things are just going to be nice out of the kindness of their heart? You're an idiot if you believe that. Hey, come on. I want to feel the pain of the sweat as it goes into my eyes. That's how hot it is over here. See, I want to feel something. Right now. Take the shot. Woo! That's good. Okay. So let's repeat this again. Let's make sure we got the story down straight. Dome of the Rock is destroyed. Right now, Palestine's being destroyed, being pretty much controlled by Israel, by the Jews. And you can't say anything about it. You can't criticize, otherwise you're anti-Semitic. Though people are doing it very openly on Twitter. I got to say, everyone who's criticizing it, they're anti-Semitic, and they must think the Holocaust never happened, and they must not understand. Because Jews do nothing wrong, right? That's the way we have to be, right? Right? Is that the way? Oh shit, son! I just want to stay on YouTube. I don't know what is the narrative I need to go with. Do I need to go with Jews are good and do nothing wrong, or do I have to say disavow and I'm with the Palestinians? I don't know which side to choose. I'm just gonna take the Jew card because that one always wins. Yeah. But hey, the question I have here, who did it? Was it the Jews? Did they destroy it? Did they stage a terrorist attack and blame it on the Palestinians? Or did they just destroy it because they fucking hate it? They hate the Dome of the Rock and they want to build their third temple to bring forth the Antichrist Messiah. Was it Boogie2988 trying to resurrect his dying YouTube career? Was it Jake Paul? It's some sort of elaborate prank. Just a prank, bro. Just a prank. Who is it? Who was it? And why? Was it the imposter? Is it that? Is this just some weird thing with Among Us? Is there going to be a new Among Us map? Huh? Is there? Is Dome of the Rock going to be a new Among Us map? Nah. It takes like a year for them to come out with one map and then release an update that fucks up the game for everybody else. There's still people who can't play Among Us because they're fucking broken. Fucking broken. And let's talk about Elon Musk, huh? Let's talk about the fail that was the SNL skits with Elon Musk. Absolute garbage performance. I swear. It is like the cast and crew of SNL was like, we hate Elon Musk so much. We want to write the worst we've ever written, ever. And I don't think they ever even write. It looks like when they're running through these skits that they're reading from a teleprompter. That's how bad the shit is. The jokes were awful. Everything about it was awful. the best thing about it was that it was Elon Musk, but it's like no one wanted to be there, and the jokes were all about how much Elon Musk sucks. Hey, Moose Liddy, what's going on here? We're talking about how Elon Musk fucking sucked it on SNL, and how the SNL crew was part of that, and the Dogecoin. Fuck you, Elon Musk, man. I swear, you go on SNL, you say Doge is just a joke, bro, and the Doge plummets. It plummets, man. I put money into that shit, and I lost my fucking money. Oh, it's just a joke? Just a joke? I'm sorry. My savings gone. It's just a joke for you, for you, Elon Musk? Just a joke, bro? Ain't no fucking joke, bro. Now my kids ain't gonna fucking eat, huh? Well, you like that? You like that shit? I have to get on government assistance now, food stamps and fucking Medicaid, to make sure my family's good. Why? Because the Dogecoin, it collapsed. It fell through. It fucking fell through with that one fucking joke. Elon Musk he probably didn't write that shit. You know for damn fucking sure he didn't write that shit. The SNL crew fucking hate his ass so much they're willing to make the fucking Asperger's motherfucker read that bullshit. Doge is just a joke. Just a joke. Just a hustle. Just a hustle. That was the word. Just a hustle. Oh. Just a hustle, huh? I'll show you a fucking hustle. Man, Elon Musk got fucking played. He got fucking played. And he played us too. How could he be such a great, brilliant mind? The motherfucker, the Asperger's. No. He's just a fucking ass. That's what he is. How did he get played so badly? No one cares about your white privileged family. And that's the fucking truth, ain't it? That's the fucking truth. No one gives two fucking shits about the white privileged family. And you know what? They want the whites to be poorer than ever. They want them to be in trailer parks. They want them to be in FEMA parks. The FBI is going to round up all the privileged white people, put them in FEMA parks, FEMA camps, and gas them. Be replaced by the illegals that are coming over. That's the future. That's what the FBI is doing. Meanwhile, our infrastructure is getting hacked. Pipelines getting hacked. Plants getting hacked. Gas going to be going through the fucking roof. Our economy's crippled. Thanks, Biden. Thanks, Biden, so much for canceling the XL pipeline. We probably could have used that now. Take it back, right? We could have used that. It'd be nice to have two pipelines. Or another pipeline. Fuck. Oh, fucking shit, man. Oh, you want fucking edgy. Which side are you on this Palestine shit? Huh? Are you with the Jews? Are you with the fucking Islamic bastards? Huh? Are you with the Jews or with the Islamic fucking bastards? Cry me a fucking river so a few kids died. How many kids did they kill? I mean, that's what it is. But I swear, these motherfuckers, the Jews and the Arabs in that region, they be fighting all the fucking time. Oh my God, they did a terrorist attack. Oh my God, they did a terrorist attack. Just fucking one dominate over the other and be done with that shit. Anymore, I'm looking at them like they're fucking teenagers. They can't stop. No, worse, like they're kids, like they're siblings. They can't stop fighting each other. It's like, stop it. You keep your hands to yourself, and you keep your hands to yourself. Just stop. Just fucking stop. If you're not gonna stop, that's it. We're doing cage match. No gloves. Bare knuckle box. We're doing that shit. How can pipelines get hacked? Pipelines have, they do have electronic panels and shit. There's a lot of electronics that control the pumping mechanisms in the pipeline. And that's a good question. How can it be hacked? It's not like, I don't know, was somebody just browsing some questionable sites on a computer that was connected to it? Or did somebody bring in a USB that had some loaded shit on it? Because what it's hacked by is, that malware, the sort of hostageware, you're going to pay us a hefty price, a lump sum of $2 million, and we'll free this up for you. The ransomware shit. If you if you went to questionable sites to download some, I don't know, illegal games or whatever. I don't know. You might have come across that. I never did. But that's what's happening. They want to blame the Russians for that, though. Now, hold on here. Hold on. It's too easy. Oh, wait the fucking second, son. This is a fucking 3 a.m. goddamn fucking prank, ain't it? This is like a Jake Paul fucking prank. This is like a J Station fucking level prank, ain't this shit? It's fucking fake. Think about it. Okay. How exactly did the pipeline get hacked with ransomware? And why are they blaming it on the Russians? Those motherfuckers. I guarantee you, maybe it didn't even fucking happen. Maybe they're doing this shit on purpose. They're doing this shit on purpose because they've been looking for a reason to go to war with Russia. Now they have the reason. Watch it come out and be like, we have to go to war. Go to war with Russia. We're gonna have to bomb Russia now. With what? With what fuel? With what fuel, motherfucker? Oh, don't worry. We got the pipeline back up, but we're gonna bomb Russia now. What if that's the thing? Huh? What if that's it? Hunter Biden still the pipeline cheat codes? Ugh, I bet so, bro. I bet so. Dude, Boogie2988 probably helped facilitate the transaction, too. Boogie2988 is probably Hunter Biden's personal security because he's a badass with that gun. I'm still pissed about Doge, though, man. I'm still fucking pissed about that shit. Did you sell? Did you fucking sell when he was on SNL? A lot of people did. A lot of people did. They thought, okay, that's the pinnacle. That's the pinnacle. It's not going to go any higher. It's not going to go any higher. Boom! It crashed. I took a deep dive. Went to the shitter. Now, some people were smug and like, oh, don't worry. It'll come back up. It'll climb back up. Will it climb back up? Maybe it will. Will the meme still be around? Maybe, sure. I don't know. Is it? It's like it's dependent on one guy. It's dependent on one guy. On whether or not he tweets about it. It's dependent on whatever he says about it. That's kind of fucked up. One guy who has such great Asperger's, he doesn't even realize he's been roped into the shittiest fucking live comedy thing. I mean, this is funnier than SNL. And this is some asshole from his garage sweating his ass, ranting and raving about nothing that makes any goddamn sense. I mean, I was literally talking about Jake Paul being part of the CIA MK Ultra project. At least his parents were. I have evidence right here that shows that Boogie2988 is celebrating a missile bombardment hitting what I believe is to be is that Israel or is that Palestine? I can't tell. They look the fucking same to me. All I know is this is today. All I know is this is around the same time the attack happened. It's real shit, bro. Real fucking shit. The future is here, and the future sucks. Hope you have your fucking horse and buggy ready. Because in a future without gas, this is what you're going to need. Guess what? Your electric car is not going to work without fossil fuels either. Guess what you need to make electricity? Fucking fossil fuels. You think those windmills are going to work all the fucking time? No. It's going to work for a little bit. Good luck with that, bro. Good luck with that shit. You need more energy to create those fucking windmills and solar panels. It's all a fucking joke. Let's let AOC, let's let Greta Thunberg get their wish, though. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe AOC, maybe Greta Thunberg, maybe they actually are the hackers behind the pipeline. Maybe it's not Russia. Maybe it's part of some weird the weather. Was it the weather underground? Weather underground. You know about them, right? Oh yeah, talk about a domestic terror group before Antifa. Weather Underground, dude, they go deep, 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 deep. Oh, shit. Maybe it is. Maybe it is some sort of a weird hippie operation to sabotage America, to fuck us over, get us off of fossil fuels by force. You got Antifa walking around with guns, being the security of the streets in Portland and Seattle, taking people out of their cars, commandeering vehicles for their little Antifa police. Guess what? The police haven't been defunded. They've been replaced by your fucking Antifa members. And you know what? And the police that are still standing, guess what? They don't support you. They support those commie fags. That's right. That's what they are. Which really, they shouldn't be offended by that statement. They should be offended by the fact that every Marxist regime that ever existed fucking hated gay people, wanted to fucking persecute them. Name a fucking prominent member, a prominent dictator of Marxism, and that's someone there that had a funny, probably hostile opinion about gays. As a bisexual man, I wouldn't support Marxism or any sort of Marxist dictator. Jesus Christ, you suck a cock, you go to a gulag. You suck a cock again, there's a bullet for you. I mean, that's the real life. That's the fucking facts. I mean, this is getting so ridiculous. You got fucking Antifa BLM members in fucking Texas. They're doing shit, harassing people in the fucking block of the road, and cops are doing nothing. Even when guns are drawn on the bystander who just got out of the car, was like, hey, please do your job. Get them out of my way. The cops are doing nothing. That cop, as far as I can tell, as far as I'm concerned, is practically a member of Antifa and BLM. And this whole time, while all this chaos is happening, the gas line's hacked, Antifa, BLM walking the streets, securing the streets, and their little militias roaming around. Meanwhile, you still have lockdowns in various cities, various states, shutting down because of the science. The science, meanwhile, various states and other cities are doing just fine, like Florida and Texas. Yeah, trust the science, trust the government. That's what that really is. Meanwhile, what is the government doing? Is the local government in Portland doing anything about the Antifa and BLM? No. They're embracing it. They're like, okay, we can get this to stop by just making Antifa run the show. That's it. That's what we're gonna do. They're gonna go to the path of least resistance. That's what that is. Path of least resistance. And if they could get a bunch of Antifa guys out there patrolling the city, that's what they're gonna do. Your cops have been replaced. You missed the political streams? Dude, this stream is really just a grab bag of random thoughts as they come into my fucking dome, dude. I should have smoked a blunt or a joint before this. That's what this is. It's just a random ramble of nonsense until I sound like a fucking homeless man who's willing to suck your dick for $20. Except that, God bless. I mean, I'm not homeless yet. Yet. I mean, I am a white man. Though I am in Texas, I should be fine, right? I don't know. I'm struggling with my faith here, with my sense of security. Like I said, BLM and Antifa are in Texas, and they're causing some problems, and the cops are just standing by letting nothing happen. Meanwhile, the Attorney General of Texas is base as fuck. It is not letting that shit go by. He's like, those motherfuckers that drew those guns on the guy, they need to be prosecuted. They will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. You have some old-fashioned badasses that will not let anarchy just go without any sort of punishment. Very entertaining, though. Okay, yeah. Trust me, bro. You're going to need to understand this. I think Boogie2988 is behind all this shit. Honestly. Boogie2988 is behind all this fucking shit. All because of his YouTube channel. All because Frank Castle won. That's what this is about, man. It's all because the Punisher won. That's what this is about. Think about it. Everything that's happened last year and this year is because Boogie2988 is looking for a bump. That's what it's about. I'm sure you could link every single fucking action and statement that he said, Boogie2988 has said in the past, link it to something. I mean, why would Boogie2988 destroy and burn down Dome of the Rock, which you know he did? He 100% fucking did it. No jokes aside. You could watch those videos on Twitter. You will see Boogie2988 there. He's there, bro. He set fire to it. Why? Because he's tired of being called anti-Semitic. So he's going to take one. He's going to help the Israelites and help the Jews destroy that fucking mosque so that they can build their third temple. Okay? In fact, if anything, if you look closely, Boogie2988 is probably there on the ground with his gun escorting Palestinians. Okay? Back to where they need to be. It's Boogie, bro. It's Boogie. Fat Boogie was evil, skinny Boogie. It's Cannibal Lecter. Yes, yes. Now, the salt in my eyes. Yes. Fucking A. This is good. I'm rubbing in my eyes. Feel the burn. Get all Chinese over here. Fucking A. Man, are you guys still seething about? Are you guys still seething about Dogecoin and Elon Musk? I swear to fucking God, I can't believe. First of all, I know I talked about Elon Musk for a little bit, but let me go back to that for a second. Because why do all these fucking leftists hate this motherfucker so much, Elon Musk? He's making their fucking dream possible with electric cars and batteries that will last for a while, though they cost a shit ton of money and still you can't live off of. You can't live off of. But he is the only person that's making their dream kind of sort of possible. All the politicians that push the Green New Deal bullshit, they're just looking for ways to increase more taxes, add more taxes, create more policy, create more government to tackle green or climate change. That's how you know it's a fucking scam. Look, any sort of situation where the change in requires more taxes and more government, fucking scam. Giant fucking scam. Like AOC's Green New Deal bullshit and the new one she came out with, like a 10 million whatever to create 1.5 million jobs, 1,000 jobs, whatever. It's like, okay, wait, those are government jobs, first off. What are government jobs going to do to tackle climate change? Oh, it's a job that's full of snarks and Karens that will report people for using fossil fuels or whatever and take them to the fucking re-education FEMA camps. It's like, and going back to Elon Musk, the left hates him so much because he was fucking base at some point, sometimes. Because he doesn't toe the line. He doesn't believe in their bullshit. He doesn't buy into their bullshit. And because of that, because he's not woke enough, he can't be their savior. Yet he's creating the only thing close to what they can make their dream possible. But yet they hate him. The left is like the Jews to the Jesus. Elon Musk is their Jesus. I mean, kind of, sort of. That is blasphemous in many fucking ways, and probably should punch my balls for that shit. But I'm just saying, they fucking hate this guy and be willing to crucify him. They did, in a way, on SNL. Did you see that live performance? It was shitty. They even had a fucking Mario skit that would have been so fucking easy to write and do and make it funny. There's all sorts of YouTube videos that have been making that shit before them, and it was funny. They did the whole Luigi was banging princess, which is why Mario was killed sort of thing, but it was so sloppy and handled so fucking poorly. It's like they weren't even fucking trying. I could have fucking watched it, man. I could have fucking watched that shit. And the fucking was it weekly night, whatever that the stupid the fake news thing they do on SNL was pretty much all about crypto and Doge, and it wasn't even a skit. It was just getting Elon Musk to admit that Dogecoin is nothing but a hustle. That's all it was. Because they hate him. They hate him. They want to take him for everything he's worth. They hate him because he's rich. They can't stand rich people. They don't understand that when you make something, when you innovate, you're going to get rich off that shit. They don't want that. They want some sort of weird communist utopia where wealth is distributed evenly. Never mind that in a communist utopia, guess who has most of the fucking money? The state does. Wow. How poor were the politicians? How poor was the guy on top in a communist utopia? Not as poor as everyone else. I wonder why that fucking is. And all these the politicians that push for a communist utopia like AOC, get fucking rid of her. Anyone who's in a government position pushing that shit, they want to stay in government because that's going to be the cushy paying job when it comes to a communist utopia, because they're the ones that help manage that. So they're the ones who can be paid. They're part of the system. They need to be around. Fuck that. And no, and you're not going to get a communist utopia without any sort of state. That shit is bullshit, because then you're just going to have anarchy. Because people can't just get along to just get along. That's impossible. That will never fucking happen as long as there are things that people want. And guess what? There's always things that people want. Whether it be farming for crops or the shirt you have, the shirt someone has that you don't have. You might want to have that shirt, you'll shoot someone. That's what people fucking do in the fucking ghetto, or just in Chicago. They shoot each other for over shoes and shirts. God damn it. I was just saying that because think about the Marxists would be like, well, true Marxism was never tried because really the state's not even supposed to be there. It's just the people. That's never going to fucking happen, dude. You're talking about make-believe, fantasy land. It's just never going to goddamn happen. The group is 11. The left is a group of Wendigos. They are. They fucking are. They are. Their hate for Elon is so crazy to me. Though it did reveal to me how dumb he was. Thanks for the... I think that's the sub. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub. Should probably show something else on the screen except for that little video that came up. Oh, what else? Oh, yeah, I wanted to talk about Jake Paul. I also want to talk about J Station. Oh, that's right, the Amazon gift card. Hey, you guys want to win an Amazon gift card? How much? $10. You want to win a $10 Amazon gift card? Tell me your deepest, darkest fear. Deepest, darkest fear. And if it's embarrassing and I laugh the most, you get a $10 gift card. Just like that, bro. Just like that. You're pretty much getting me to laugh at your deepest, darkest fear. Is it to be diddled by clowns? Is it that you secretly like Justin Bieber? Is it that you kind of actually like Miley Cyrus? God damn, she was fucking horrible on SNL too. Is it your deepest, darkest fear is that you're afraid to admit that you actually do like SNL? You know what? Let's look at this tweet here. Hey, now we got the rocket shit out of the way. We can finally move on to genetically engineered cat girls. Elon, must be canceled. Elon must be canceled. Wow, I shift gears in support to Elon, and now I hate Elon? You want genetically modified cat girls? I don't want that shit. You want that shit? I'm not asking my dick. I'm asking you. I'm asking myself. Do you want that? I know some of you perverts might be into that stuff. His girlfriend, wife, or whatever, I bet she wears cat ears, probably does the whole thing. Probably says meow, meow. Well, no, I'm done with that. Elon is a weeb. He is totally a fucking weeb. He is. How about the FBI check his laptop? I bet it has plenty of CP on it. I'm just saying, man. A weeb is not too far from someone that would be having some CP material. I'm just saying. That lolly shit, it creeps in. You probably don't even know that you have it. The FBI could kick it down your door. Bullshit. But they could be doing other things. Got the FBI interviewing people over just saying mean things on the internet. Mean things about AOC. That's the thing, too. While all this shit is going down, we got Antifa patrolling the streets as if they own the shit. As if they're the police. We got pipelines supposedly being hacked by evil Russians. Now, though, that's an interesting narrative. That's probably all fake, right? Meanwhile, the FBI, what are they doing? They are showing up to people's doorsteps because they said something mean about AOC. And that is real talk. That's actually happening. That shit is fucked up. I'm sorry. I thought we lived in America. First Amendment. If I want to say AOC is a massive cunt who hates poor Mexicans, I want to see poor Mexican kids diddled by coyotes. That's a true statement, by the way. That's not slander. That's true. If she supports an open border, she supports a situation where cartels and coyotes are offering transport for like little kids, and you know that's not going to be free out of the generosity of their heart. No. They're going to be playing diddle games and be like, "Hey, is this groom material? Can we take her to one of our other places? Maybe film this shit, make some CP on the side, and give it to Hunter Biden." That's what AOC is a totally support of. Like, if you say that, FBI's going to show up on your doorstep in a tweet. You say it on a YouTube stream that no one's going to watch except for a handful of people. Thank you. I guess it's fine until Susan gets off her fucking wine box and start actually listening to what people are talking about. If I say Susan likes lolly and CP and Susan likes taking giant, big fucking black dildos up her ass, two at the same time. I mean, that's not a bad thing. That's actually, I'm not even being offensive now. That's actually pretty progressive. That's what they're supposed to be doing. Now, if I were to say that Susan Wojcicki wears tight shirts that say "Daddy's Little Girl" on them and has a choker right here, while she's being gagged by Mr. Medicare, I mean, that's something else. I mean, I don't know what that is. And BOOGIE2988 behind her eating out her ass. I mean, and probably Jake Paul behind her too, giving her a donkey punch. That's Susan Wojcicki right there. Guys, we got to talk about the future because we're not in it. I guarantee you, we are not in the future. I lost the top to this whiskey bottle, and it's fucking pissed me off. Where did it fall on the goddamn floor? There we go. Did you guys catch the hot sauce stream, by the way? It has blown the fuck up. I think someone is fucking with me. But the hot sauce stream, apparently I handled like 3 or 4 dads of that Carolina Reaper. Afterwards, my stomach was like raped. Like, I could not sleep at all, man. I said I was going to live stream me taking a shit, except for the fact that it was so sporadic and so painful that I just couldn't. I just wanted to survive the night. Like, my stomach was all filled with like this gassy essence. It just felt weird. And every time I took a shit, it felt like my ass was on fucking fire, to the point to where I couldn't even feel whether or not I was taking a shit or not. I know when you're pushing and your sphincter opens, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. You taken shits before. I couldn't feel that. It was numb. It was numb the same way how like your body gets numb when it's iced numb, but it's painful. It's like that. It's like hot. It's like fire. It's like a fiery pain, but a numb to like feeling your muscle move. Really weird. So in other words, I was like, I think I'm done shitting. I'll find out. I'll go to bed and see if I shit the bed. I didn't shit the bed. There's that. But then Boogie2988 came over and wanted to eat my ass. And I was like, well, I'll take that. I mean, shit. At this point, I'll take anything. I gotta tell you, it soothed the fucking ass. It did. I almost died that night. God is great. Boogie2988. Let's see. Let me make sure I covered every single sacrilegious thing I can here tonight. I didn't talk about Jesus. I didn't talk about the Pope. I just talked about the Jews in Palestine. That's the main thing. That and Elon Musk and Dogecoin. The Jews in Palestine thing is interesting. You go on Twitter, like I said, you see Jews that are supporting Palestine, supporting the wrong team. They're supporting the wrong team. I would show this stuff, but I mean, it's pretty graphic. It's pretty bloody. You're not supposed to show it, right? I mean, that stuff gets yeeted. That stuff actually does get screened, though. The bot understands that. I mean, you get people who be like, oh, I support Palestine. Save Palestine. Save Palestine. Which is interesting. Because I thought, I thought you guys supported the Jews, though, right? I thought you supported the Jews, right? If you don't support Israel, you don't support the Jews, right? Huh? Maybe, you know, I haven't really been following the business between Palestine and Israel since 1978, right? Is that when they were established? Which really, the origin of Israel is kind of bullshit anyway. Think about it. Think about that. The Palestinians have every right to be pissed off at Israel for existing, because that country was propped up. Made up, and supported by the U.S. and Britain and the UN. Okay. So I get why the Palestinians are pissed off. But then you got the Israelites that are pissed off because they're not allowed to exist there. So, I mean, you can't leave them alone. But if you do, they're just going to go to war and go fight each other, which they will. All right, so I mean, I look at the situation. I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm going to look at it. I don't really care who wins. I don't really care what happens. One side win, and you know what? This is fulfilling the biblical prophecy. So you know, whatever. You can't fight this. You can't fight this. This is happening, bro. Jews of Palestine or Israel Antifa? Oh. All right, cool. Get rid of them. Probably the clip getter. Gator. Oh man. Oh shit! There's like Israeli flags being burned. That's on Twitter. Oh, dude, this seems like anti-Semitic. Dude, this is. But you know what? The U.S. backs Israel, so that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, that's the narrative that's going to be officially supported. I'll be surprised if it's any different. The social media and these lefty guys are going to want the media to kind of focus on the plight of the Palestinians. But I think, what you might see is the mainstream media might have a sort of disconnect for a little bit, but they might all be given a script to read by or read from, and that will change. Because Israel is our greatest ally, guys. And we got to make sure that they are protected at all costs. Because if we don't make sure we're their number two, they're going to make sure China's their number two. And we want to be their number two. Okay? What gain we get? Supposedly we get oil. Some people say, oh, it's about fulfilling some sort of biblical prophecy. Okay. I will say, whichever one it is, I mean, we are getting oil. God damn it, sometimes. What's the point of getting oil when your whole fucking pipelines in the fucking U.S. are fucking working? Jesus Christ. God damn, Biden, fix your shit. Fix this fucking country. Unemployment's through the fucking roof. Women are out of work. I thought the Biden administration was supposed to be good for women. What is the unemployment rate? It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke right now. What was it? Let's see. Adjusting unemployment rate for labor exits. Also, U.S. unemployment rate in February 2021 may have been as high as 9.9 instead of 6.6 as officially reported. Oh, so really fucking crazy. Fucking high. I think the official was 6.1 or 6.8. A lot of that was women. That are part of the teachers union and those fucking schools that don't want to reopen because those teachers are fucking lazy. COVID, I'm going to say this, Susan, you know it. You didn't get sick with COVID. You probably had a family member who did, but let's be true. Let's be true, Susan. I went to one of your parties, and I got to say, we know a few people had COVID, but it was such a joke. We had COVID parties, okay? You know it was there. Because you were sucking my dick, and I was eating your sister out, and it was part of a thing. And but what I'm saying is, COVID is a joke, guys. If you had someone who died from COVID, guess what? They probably didn't really die from COVID. They probably died from something else. And if they did, well, it happens. Like I say, some people die from the flu. I've never known anyone personally who died from the flu. I always thought that was kind of weird that you die from the flu. Take fucking medication and hydrate. How hard is that? Can you, if you can't get yourself a glass of water, I guess you could die from the flu. Stay hydrated. What? But people died from the flu. So some people died from COVID. Whatever. But it's a joke. It's a fucking joke. Okay? Teachers, get to fucking work. Schools reopen. Get the unemployment rate down. But except Biden doesn't care about the women. Biden doesn't care about women at all. He doesn't want them to go to work. I say it's Biden as if Biden's the one who's actually running this shit. It's fucking Kamala. All Kamala's doing is adding more stains to the bed. That's all she's fucking doing. She's getting fucked left and right. That's all she's doing. Oh, man. Okay, I reached a point to where I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about now. This is just off the cuffs, rambling of a crazy person. I'm took off the shades was probably the worst idea. I see my tired eyes. God, Jesus Christ, horrible. Anyway. All right. You guys have a good one. And if you don't, you got yourself to blame. Make sure your day tomorrow is good. And there's something in your life that makes your life shitty. Get rid of it. Make some changes. Own your life. Carpe diem. Seize the day. All right. You guys take it easy. Have a good one.